Welcome back to the channel. I'm Katie.the.cosmic.sailor, and today we are going to be getting important messages from your root chakra. So I have kind of an outline for what I want to do for today's reading. The first thing that we're going to look at is the current energy of the root. So when we're doing the energy check-in, if it's not resonating with you as being your current energy of your root chakra, you might want to pick another pile, or there might just not be a pile for you. There's plenty of root chakra readings on YouTube, but we're going to start with that. That way, if the reading is resonating, then we can go on and get messages from your root chakra, what your root chakra has been trying to tell you. And then we're going to end with how to bring your root chakra into balance. So that's the reading for today. I'm super excited to get into this reading. We have 3 groups to choose from. The first group is going to be the red Jasper. The second group is going to be the cinnamon essential oil. And the third group is going to be the dragon's blood incense cones. So take your time choosing a pile. Whichever pile you feel drawn to the most, that's probably your group. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that just means there's more than one message for you. I'm going to have the timestamps linked in the description box below. And feel free to pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the groups. And I will see you in your reading. Bye! Hello! If you chose the red Jasper, this is your group, this is your reading. Important messages from your root chakra. So we're going to go ahead and get in with the energy check-in. We're going to look at what is the current energy of your root chakra. And if you skipped the intro, I was saying if the energy check-in isn't resonating with your current energy, I would try another group. And then if none of the groups are resonating with you, you might just not have a reading in this, or a pile in this reading today. There's plenty of other root chakra readings. Roseology, if you know who that is on YouTube, she's a tarot reader. She has a beautiful root chakra reading. We're going to go ahead and get in. Spirit guides of love and light, please connect me to the root chakra of pile number 1. What is the current energy of pile number 1's root chakra? So we have the south node, life's debts, coming out. We also have the energy 6 here. Let's get one more card. What is the current energy of pile number 1's root chakra? And then we have earth element, stability. Okay. Let me just tap in. So I'm picking up this brown color already. I feel like you could have a really strong root chakra. You could already feel really connected to your root chakra, or maybe you do a lot of things that connect you to your root chakra. I'm seeing with this south node, life's debt, if there is any imbalance in your root chakra right now, I feel like it could be because of worrying or focusing too much on the past. Things that have happened in the past could be making you feel an imbalance in your root chakra right now. I feel like your root chakra is really focused on the element of stability, of finding stability in your body, being comfortable in your body, being comfortable in the present moment. This is the current energy of your root chakra, is wanting to feel stability, wanting to feel comfortable. And I feel like with the life's debt, there could have been some things that have happened in your past, particularly your early childhood. I think that's when the root chakra starts developing, from birth to, I think it's like age 7. You could have had a lot of turmoil, or there could have been a lot of, I just heard dysfunction, or kind of chaotic energy that made your childhood self feel this like instability. I am getting the sense that you have created and cultivated a pretty good life for yourself as of right now, as of the present moment. I feel like you are safe in the present moment. I don't see any kind of like dysfunction in the present moment, but I feel like the energy of your root chakra, if it does feel out of balance, is because of what happened in early life. And so you could think back to these memories and then become ungrounded. Or maybe you have, I'm hearing just like insecurity, or this feeling like you're kind of on the lookout for something that is going to sweep the rug out from underneath your feet or pull you off balance. I feel like the current energy of your root chakra is balanced, is what I'm feeling like. I feel like in the present moment, there's nothing to worry. There's nothing for you to be worried about. You have shelter, you have food, you have warmth, you have a sense of security in the present moment. But with this south node coming up, I feel like the instability is coming from thoughts or fears about what happened to you in your past. And then on the back of the deck, we have mind, Mercury. So I feel like the imbalance in your root chakra is leading back to your mind, the thoughts that you have about your past, or maybe the fears that you have about your past. I'm already picking up kind of a message from your root chakra. Focusing on the present moment will bring balance. Focusing on what you have to be grateful for now, not necessarily what happened in your past, because we can't change the past. We can't go back and fix it. We can't go back and make people take care of us as a child. You know, that's kind of already over. It's already happened. But what we can do is focus on the present moment and feeling comfortable in our body and our surroundings. Really grounding, I feel like, would be helpful for you as well. We'll go ahead and leave this card out. And we're going to go ahead and get messages, important messages from your root chakra. So this is kind of the current energy that I'm picking up. You could have had a turbulent childhood, early childhood. I'm specifically seeing from 0 to 7, birth to 7 years old. You could have moved a lot around this time, or I'm just seeing somebody not have a particularly solid foundation, and this past energy could be affecting how you're viewing your stability now, is the current energy that I'm seeing. We're going to go ahead and get messages from your root chakra. Spirit guides of love and light, please connect me to the root chakra of pile number 1. I just keep getting this very like heavy feeling, almost like my feet are like stuck to the ground. And with this message coming through, I feel like your thoughts could be projecting insecurities into your present moment. Like I was saying, you have stability here. So I feel like there's nothing particularly going on in this present moment. I feel like you do have a pretty stable, solid foundation as of right now. But it's your mind, these illusions almost, is what's kind of making you feel uncomfortable. Can we please get some messages from the root chakra of pile number 1, please? Messages from the root chakra of pile number 1. Okay. Oh, I feel like this card wants to come out. Back of the deck we have Judgment. So let's see. So we have the Page of Coins. With this card coming through, I feel like one of the messages is your root chakra wants you to focus on your strength, on your resilience, on your power, especially when it comes to the physical realm, because we have the King of Coins as well. So this is making me feel like really gratitude journaling and being grateful for the physical things that you have in life. So whether that's your home, whether that's a new item you've bought for yourself, it could be like a piece of furniture, or maybe like a rug or something like this, or your bed, maybe just being grateful for the things that you already have in life. And I'm talking like physical things. So being grateful for the abundance that you have been given, I feel like will help you, is one of the messages that your root chakra wants to bring through. And we have the Hanged Man here. We have Temperance, the Hanged Man, and the Tower. So we have 3 major arcanas here. But I'm really being drawn to this Hanged Man. And I feel like one of the messages from your root chakra is changing your perspective. And like I was saying, you know, when it comes to the past, we can't change it. We can't. The only thing that we can do that will bring us peace in this present moment is to accept that what we went through. It's brought us to where we are today. And to be grateful for everything that we have in this present moment. Because if things didn't happen exactly the way they've happened, we wouldn't be where we are today. And I'm also getting the message, this powerful message of letting go is coming through. Letting go of thoughts or projections or fear. And this message of, we have Temperance here, so this is about moderation. I feel like if you've been doing shadow work, I feel like your root chakra wants to remind you that just as much shadow work as you do, you have to remember to come back to the light. Practicing moderation in all things. I feel like meditation, grounding meditation especially, focusing on your physical body, the physical sensations in your body, how it feels to be in body. I feel like you could have strong Mercury placements. So that's Virgo or Gemini, or maybe you have like Mercury in the 1st house or something like this. But I feel like the message is to let go of these thoughts and really bring your energy back to the present moment. And being grateful for everything that you do have, being grateful for the abundance that you have. And I feel like really focusing on your strength and your resilience is the message that your root chakra has for you. because you've gone through the things that you've gone through, especially in early childhood, if they were destabilizing or made you feel this sense of fear or uncertainty, it was so that you could realize your strength and your power. And it's not an easy lesson to learn, for sure. It's not. But I feel like the message that your root chakra has is life challenges us in certain ways so we can realize the beauty of it. And also I'm getting the message of like the fleetingness of it, you know? Nothing is permanent. Nothing. I feel like your root chakra really wants you to come to an energy of acceptance for how things have played out. We're going to get some more messages. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I feel like you have the King of Coins here, so I feel like your root chakra really wants you to acknowledge the life that you have built. The things that you have created for yourself. And I'm really getting like this energy, this like physical energy that's coming through. So like your car, if you don't have a car, your bike, your job, your security, your stability that you have created, your home that you live in, your bed, the food, the fact that you're able to buy yourself food. Really tuning into this gratitude in the present moment, I feel like is the message that your root chakra wants you to focus on. And letting go of things that have happened in the past because we can't change them. We can only accept and move on. We're going to get some more messages. Spirit guides of love and light, please tap me into the energy of the root chakra, pile number 1. I'm really just getting this like grounding feeling. I feel like your root chakra wants you to practice grounding. That could just be like looking at plants, you know, petting your animals, really coming into the present moment. I know red Jasper is a very good grounding crystal. Bloodstone, I think is what it's called, is another good one. Hematite. And really just focusing on, I'm just getting this, I just keep being drawn back to my feet. I feel like really focusing on your feet and how your feet are connected to the earth. Really meditating on your earth star chakra as well, which is like the chakra right below your feet. It's almost like in the soles of your feet. Let's see. Can we please get some messages from the root chakra of pile number 1? So we have on the back of the deck, love is all around. And as I was shuffling, I kept hearing the song, Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing, it's gonna be alright. And now I'm like seeing Shark Tales whenever he sings, whenever they're like, those jellyfish are like singing in that song. But we have clear out the clutter. And I believe it did come out in reverse. So we'll leave it in reverse, and we'll leave this one here for you as well. And we have this like green energy as well. I feel like connecting to your heart chakra and just feeling gratitude for your root chakra would be very healing for you as well. I'm going to read out of the book, The Frog in reverse, see what it says. Messages from your root chakra. Oh, this is powerful already. I love the books because I feel like they say exactly what needs to be said. So it says, what's weighing you down? Is it time for a spiritual and psychic cleansing? Are you overdue for letting go of the voices that surround you? They may have started to get into your head, these voices that bog you down and keep you from leaping forward into a better situation. Let others croak and create their dramas while you make space for yourself and for hearing your own thoughts as they arise. Declutter your schedule and stop trying to do it all and then some. Let others manage their own baggage rather than allowing it to be dumped on you, for your lily pad needs to be clear of others' clutter. Frog spirit may also come bearing a message about your physical space. Do you hold on to things because you are afraid of losing your energetic connections to the past, to people who are no longer in your life, or to goals you never pursued? Or could you have these items around you because you feel guilty if you got rid of them? Are your storage and living spaces stuffed with reminders of what you are not, when they should be holding only objects that reflect who you are and aspire to be? If something is no longer making you feel joyful, empowered, and excited, Frog Spirit is telling you to let it go and free yourself, to leap forward into something new, trusting you will always have what you need. I feel like that would be a powerful affirmation for you. Your root chakra wants you to realize that you have everything that you need in the present moment. And like it was saying, clearing out the clutter, if you do have like a lot of clutter in your physical space or maybe in your mind, meditation is very powerful for this. And it gives you a sense, it's just like it was saying, a sense of spaciousness, you know? And that's kind of, I feel like, what your root chakra is asking for you right now, to bring a sense of spaciousness. And once you have that sense of spaciousness inside you, whether that's your physical space or your mental, emotional space, you can then allow for joy to come in. And I'm also being called to say, like with this clearing out the clutter, if there is things in your physical environment that you've been wanting to get rid of, ask when you're going to get rid of them, asking yourself why you have the thing that you have. For example, like if it's a bunch of clothes that you're trying to get rid of, asking yourself, does this bring me joy? Does owning this object bring me joy? Or is it stressing me out holding on to this object? And if it's stressing you out, let it go. If it brings you joy, keep it. You know, and a lot of times I feel like, especially if we grow up in families where our early childhood is very chaotic and destabilizing, we tend to want to hold on to a lot of things as we become adults because we're afraid that we're never going to have something like that again. And so I feel like a very powerful affirmation for you is, I have everything I need. In this present moment, I have everything I need. And if there's things in your life, like physical or mental, that are no longer bringing you joy, it's time to cut the cord and it's time to let it go. And love is all around, I feel like would be a very powerful affirmation for you as well. I feel like your root chakra really just wants you to release this fear. This fear that I'm feeling is very old. I feel like it's not necessarily something new that's happened in your life, but it could be fear from the past. And so I feel like your root chakra is really saying, clear the clutter, let it go, let it flow. And I feel like I always get this message coming through. It's one of my affirmations personally, but I feel like it's so powerful. I am in the right place at the right time. Everything is happening exactly as it should. Everything is happening exactly as it should. This is very powerful. So I feel like that's kind of all your root chakra really wants you to know right now. We're going to end with some self-care. So we're going to ask, how can we bring balance back to your root? Already I'm getting the message. One of the things you can do is clearing the mental clutter, clearing the physical clutter, and practicing self-compassion, practicing self-love, but we're going to draw some self-care cards for you as well. Spirit guides of love and light, how can pile number 1 bring balance to their root chakra? Oh, too many. How can pile number 1 bring balance to their root chakra. I haven't even pulled a card yet, but with this like clearing out the clutter, allowing for spaciousness, I feel like something that would bring your root chakra into balance is moving energy around. If there's like stuck or stagnant energy in your life, this could be like, for example, if you have that closet that has a lot of junk in it and you've been meaning to get to it, or maybe you have a lot of clothes piled up, allowing for that to be cleaned and cleared, I feel like will bring balance to your root chakra as well. And it will allow for almost like this spaciousness to arise. Let's see. Pile number 1, bring balance. So we have pleasure, and then we have, we had 3, family and energy work. I love this for you. How can pile number 1 bring balance to their root chakra? This card to me doesn't necessarily speak of physical pleasure, although it can. If you've been needing some intimate alone time with yourself, definitely I encourage that. Do it in a safe space, and remember to be gentle and kind and loving and compassionate with yourself. But also to me, this just means doing things in your life that bring you this sense of pleasure, whether that's dancing, whether that's singing, whether that's taking a bath. Really it can be anything that gives you this feeling of almost, I'm hearing like ecstasy, or this feeling of really just enjoying the little things. And then we have family. So I feel like reaching out to your family, connecting with your family, with your root, I feel like would be very healing for your root chakra and would bring balance to your root chakra, especially if you have been having these thoughts about the past, about things that have happened in your life in your early childhood, and it's almost creating this sense of instability in your present moment. I feel like talking to your family would be very healing, and just getting it off of your chest and not necessarily expecting for them to reply in a certain way, but simply just talking to them about it, because it allows you to create more spaciousness inside of you, and it allows you to free up this stagnant energy, and your family better than anyone, so you could probably honestly predict what they're going to say. If you don't feel comfortable talking to your family about this, maybe writing a letter to your family and not sending it, or writing out in like a journal or something the things that people have done that have caused pain, just getting this energy out of your mind, I feel like it would bring balance to your root chakra. And then we also have energy work. So for me, this is like maybe doing like a chakra alignment meditation. They have guided meditations on YouTube for that, or doing like a root chakra focused meditation, or just listening to root chakra music, binaural beats, things like that, or like the root chakra frequency, and you can look those up on YouTube as well. But these are the things that I feel like would bring balance to your root chakra. And I feel like that's all I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like. Please comment down below and let me know. If this resonated with you, please let me know. And if you feel called, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye! Hello! If you chose the cinnamon essential oil, this is your reading. We're going to start with your energy check-in. We'll put your essential oil up here. We're going to start with your energy check-in. So as I was saying in the intro, we're going to be looking at the current energy of your root chakra. So if this energy doesn't resonate, you might want to pick another pile. Or you might not just have a group in this reading if none of the piles are resonating with you. And that's totally okay. There's a bunch of different readers on YouTube who have done root chakra readings. I recommend Rosology's. That one's one of my favorites. We're going to go ahead and get in. I'm going to shuffle once more. Oh. Sorry about that. So that was really interesting that we had that Amber Alert come through, which is very sad. My heart always goes out to the families whenever those Amber Alerts come through. We're going to go ahead and get into your reading. Spirit guides of love and light, what is the current energy of pile number 2's root chakra? What is the current energy of pile number 2's root chakra? So you guys had 3 cards come out. We have first house, the body, number 25. Aquarius, I know, number 23. And second house, owning, 26. So we already have 2 strong messages coming through. The first one is your root chakra could really be calling you to connect with your body, your physical body. I feel like that's something that the root chakra rules, is your comfortability when it comes to existing in body. And I'm being drawn to the image of birth. I think birth is whenever your root chakra is first activated. When you first arrive on this planet and you take your first breath of air. I feel like I have to sneeze. Excuse me. And then with this owning card, your root chakra is really focused on its sense of financial security and financial stability. And then with this Aquarius card, I'm really being drawn to this image of Saturn here. So I feel like maybe at this point, this current point in life, you could be very focused on finances or your career or how you make money or how you attract money, I'm also hearing. And I feel like your root chakra is really highlighting this connection to your body. I feel like your root chakra is really wanting you to connect with your physical body at this moment, really getting in touch with how you're feeling. I feel like your root chakra could be out of balance when it comes to how you view money, how you view abundance. And when we think about money, I feel like it comes back to our security. Our sense of security. If in our minds we view that we're struggling with money, our sense of security could also be thrown off balance because we are in the headspace of lack. So I feel like that's the current energy of your root chakra. Your root chakra's energy right now is very fixated on finances. I'm also just hearing the song I need a dollar, a dollar, a dollar is what I need. So I feel like you could be very focused on your security when it comes to money. I'm also getting the message with the body coming in. You could be maybe experiencing some physical sensations when it comes to your root chakra being out of balance. So this could be pain in your root chakra area or your lower back. I'm also getting the message of maybe like your bones, certain bones. I feel like when your root chakra is in balance, you feel balance in your body. So if you're feeling tired or fatigued or like you need to rest, I feel like this could be your root chakra saying that it's out of balance. I keep just being drawn back to the present moment. I feel like your root chakra really wants you to practice seeing the abundance in your present moment. And this doesn't even have to do with money. With this Aquarius coming through, it could be having to do with information. So I feel like your root chakra is really highlighting knowledge is power, knowledge is wealth. It's interesting that that's coming through. Knowledge is power, knowledge is wealth. I feel like your root chakra, the energy is very focused on money, not necessarily abundance. And so I feel like a message already coming through from your root chakra is that it wants you to focus on abundance when it comes to things besides material wealth. I mean, not material wealth, like monetary. So like if you have furniture, if you have a house, if you have food in your fridge, if you have the ability to take care of your body, this could be shampoo, conditioner, the things that you need to survive. I feel like your root chakra really wants you to focus on the abundance that you have when it comes to these things, not necessarily how much dollars you have in your bank account. Because I'm getting this message, your root chakra is saying that everything, or like energy, everything is energy, and energy is abundant. So if you have a lot of things around you, like for example plants or candles, or maybe you have a collection of tarot cards or oracle cards, they're saying that knowledge is power and that this abundance that you have is there. And it may not be represented through your money, through your monetary status, but it is there. It's in how many blades of grass you see. There's an abundance of grass outside. There's an abundance of music. There's an abundance of trees. There's an abundance of animals in the forest, We're going to get some more information. I feel like this group is kind of hard to read. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. That the root chakra may be kind of not necessarily closed, not necessarily open, but almost in this like concealment energy. I'm just seeing like we have these energy centers in our body, and I'm seeing your root chakra being like very, very small. And so this is making me feel like it's not something that you're focused on. And so this could be why you may be worried about money, or you're worried about your physical body, or you're worried about your security when it comes to money, or your security when it comes to existing in body. And so I feel like your root chakra really is wanting you to allow for this spaciousness and for you to really shift your focus when it comes to money, when it comes to wealth. Because wealth isn't just in money, you know? It's in everything else that we have. We're gonna go ahead and get in. Messages your root chakra has been trying to give you. Spirit guides of love and light. What messages has pile number 2's root chakra been trying to give them? What messages has pile number 2's root chakra? So we have the Ten of Cups. See if that'll focus. I feel like your root chakra is highlighting your family, or maybe the connections that you have in life, like your friendships, your partnerships, your familial connections. I feel like your root chakra is wanting you to focus on the security and stability that you get within those connections. We have the Ten of Cups, so this is like complete emotional happiness, complete emotional fulfillment. And so I feel like your root chakra is really wanting you to focus on this emotional abundance that you have, this joy, this love when you're with people that you exude, and not necessarily worrying so much about the clothes that you have or the money, the status. I'm also getting the message, I feel like your root chakra wants you to know that you don't have to worry about how money will come in or how the future will unfold, because there's no such thing as the future. Everything exists in the present moment. And so coming back into your present moment awareness, I feel like your root chakra is really encouraging you to do. And seeing the abundance and everything that you have in the now, in the present moment. And then we have the Empress here. So this is telling me that your root chakra wants you to know that you are abundant. You could be very smart, very intelligent, and maybe that's why that message of knowledge is power kept coming through. Very connected to spirit as well. And I feel like the message that's also coming through is your root chakra wants you to let go of trying to control how you will receive abundance, how you will receive money, how you will receive security or stability. Because I feel like the universe, your spirit guides, want to give you a lot of gifts, and maybe they have been already, or maybe these gifts are coming in the form of opportunity for career or opportunity for friendship, but I feel like you're not seeing it because there's almost like this fear of, I just heard fear of missing out, but also fear of money. Like you won't have enough is what's coming through. And so I feel like your root chakra really wants you to know that you are abundant because you are. Because you have a body, because you exist in this present moment. And I'm also, the message that's coming through is, if you weren't supposed to be here, you wouldn't be. Which is kind of dark, a little bit bleak. But what that message to me is really saying is, because you exist, you are abundant. Because you are here, you are meant to be here. There's nothing that you need to do or worry or, I'm just hearing like obsess over, especially when it comes to money or your future or your financial security. Because you are a child of the universe, you are abundant. On the back of the deck, the Chariot. I feel like you are a powerful manifester already. I feel like this could be why you're so focused on money, because you know that what you reap or what you sow, you reap. What you reap, you sow. How does that saying go? I can't remember. But it's like the seeds that you plant is what you will grow. And so when you put in the time and the work and the effort, you will see rewards. And I feel like you know this. I'm picking up like strong Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here as well. But I feel like this could be maybe why your root chakra may feel out of balance, because you are a powerful manifester and you know that if you put in the work, you will receive the rewards. But I feel like your root chakra really wants you to recognize the rewards that you have cultivated already, the abundance that you have already made for yourself in the present moment. I just feel like you are this like powerful person, this powerful manifester. And your root chakra wants you to know that everything that you have in your life, you've created. But I'm also getting this message of like, it's okay to take a break. And I'm also getting the message, how does the saying go? It's like, do nothing and everything happens, or something like that. It's basically like everything arises in the present moment. So you don't have to project yourself into the future and keep working so hard. I just see somebody that's like, if I keep working and I keep doing this, I'll get to this point. But I feel like your root chakra really wants you to be receptive to the gifts that are already here and the opportunities that are already here in your present moment. I feel like you could be very connected to dragons. The energy of dragons. We're going to go ahead and get some more information. Spirit guides of love and light. What is Pyle number 2's root chakra? And trying to tell them. I'm hearing that song, I think it's something like, breaking my back just to know your name. I don't know why that song is coming through, but I feel like your spirit guides really want you to rest and realize that you are abundant because you are. They really want you to focus on the things that you have cultivated. You have the 10 of Cups here, so I feel like you have been cultivating things and you have been accomplishing things. But I feel like you could maybe be the type of person who's very hard on themselves or pushes themselves very hard. Like, yes, I know I've accomplished these things, but what else? And I feel like your root chakra was really calling you back to the present moment. Let's see. Messages from Pyle number 2's root chakra, please. I feel like that's it. So we have the Raven Spirit, number 66 on the back of the deck. Trust in the magic. This is a powerful card to come through. Like I was saying, I feel like you are a powerful manifester. You are able to get these things because you know how to put in the work and how to put in the time and the effort. But I feel like you could be overworking yourself. The energy of workaholism is here. We have bring your ideas to life in reverse. So I'm going to read this out of the book for you. But the fact that you have the white raven here, this tells me that you are a magician. You are a master magician. We have set healthy boundaries, that was on the bottom of that. So I feel like this has to do with your money. But let's go ahead and read the electric eel. I'm going to look at the white raven really quick. We're just going to read a quick message from the white raven, because I just love the way this book writes it. Are you being distracted by the illusion of a chaotic universe? Deep in your heart, you know the world is full of magic, and White Raven has appeared to remind you that the ways of the world can cause spiritual amnesia. Stay awake and alert, for Spirit wants you to enjoy the miracles all around you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have the Empress here, and I feel like you have created a beautiful foundation for yourself, and your root chakra, your spirit guides really want you to enjoy it. Well, let's go ahead and look at the electric eel, because I feel like that's your main message that wants to come through. So it says, ideas need to percolate as they rarely download in detailed form. Have you too quickly dismissed an epiphany because you couldn't see where it might lead you? Have you rushed to follow the muse without taking time to contemplate the meaning of your aha moment? Perhaps your dream will take a different form than you first imagined, morphing into something else that is even better. Spirit's plans are often hard to discern, but so much more satisfying once they have taken over from your own predetermination. Maybe your big idea is taking more time to shape than you expected. Have you considered that you were meant to learn something in the process of bringing it into being? Commit to transformation and to learning lessons this new venture will bring, and soon you will see that your aha was even more valuable than you realized when you first felt it electrify you. I feel like the message that's coming through really strongly is trust. We did get trust in the magic in reverse, so I feel like your root chakra really wants you to trust in the present moment. Trust that you have all the answers. Trust that any answer you need will be given to you in the present moment. You don't have to keep searching and frantically looking and going and doing and being and doing all these things. I feel like your root chakra really wants you to rest in your being right now. Rest in your own energy of being, because the answers that you need will be given to you when the time is right, is what your spirit guides are saying. We're going to go ahead and end with some self-care cards. So we're going to ask how to bring balance back to your root chakra. Something that you can do, some self-care that you can do to bring balance back to your root chakra. I'm really getting this strong sense of meditation, coming back into your own being. I feel like you could be very focused on the future, and I feel like you are a very creative person, but your root chakra, to bring your root chakra back into balance, is asking you to trust in the present moment, trust in the process. We're going to get some self-care cards for you. Spirit guides of love and light. How can Pyle number 2 bring their root chakra back into balance? How can Pyle number 2 bring their root chakra? Okay, so we'll keep all 3 of those. Let's see what you got. So you have aromatherapy, which is funny because you were drawn to this cinnamon essential oil. So if you have cinnamon essential oil, this is a really good essential oil for your root chakra. Cinnamon, dragon's blood, I don't think that's an essential oil, but that's a really good one. You can always look it up on like Google, what are some good essential oils for your root chakra, to balance your root chakra, to bring a sense of stability in your life, a sense of security in your own being. And then we have use your hands. So this could be creating something art-wise. This could be like glass blowing, pottery, maybe even just like putting your hands in dirt, or like feeling the energy of dirt, or like the energy of plants. Really focusing on your hands. I feel like your physical body is very connected to your root chakra. especially your hands and your feet. I'm also getting the message with use your hands. I feel like grounding, like walking on the earth barefoot would be very healing and bring your root chakra into balance. And then we have connect with fire as your final piece of advice, how to bring your root chakra into balance. Really, this to me talks about watching fire. This could be maybe gathering some friends and having like a bonfire night. Or if you can't do that, maybe if you have a fireplace, watching and observing the fire in your fireplace. Or even this could just be something as small as candle gazing. You know, just watching the flame move. And look at that, I feel like your flames are dancing. Pile number 2, very powerful pile. But these are the things that you can do to help bring your root chakra into balance. And I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like. Please comment down below and let me know. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. And if you feel called, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow. We would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you later. Bye. Hello. If you chose the Dragon's Blood, pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to start with your energy check-in. So we're going to look at the current energy of your root chakra. And I was saying in the intro, if the energy check-in isn't resonating with you, this may not be your pile, so you might want to choose a different pile. Or if none of the piles are resonating, you might just not have a message for you in this reading today. But there's a bunch of other root chakra readings on YouTube, and I recommend Rosaology's reading. She does a very good one. We're going to go ahead and get in. Spirit guides of love and light, please connect me to the energy of the root chakra of pile number 3. What is the current energy of pile number 3's root chakra? So we have Cancer, I feel, coming through. I feel like you are very intuitive. So I feel like whatever you're feeling in your root chakra, I feel like your intuition almost knows and understands what's going on. So if you're feeling almost like a restriction, I feel like this could be, maybe you're sensing that this has to do with your, for some reason I'm getting like the sense of belonging. So I feel like if you're feeling this feeling of maybe not necessarily belonging, this is the energy, the current energy of your root chakra, maybe out of balance. So you may find balance by connecting with friends, or maybe connecting with your mother. Let's get some more information. Spirit guides of love and light, please connect me to the root chakra of pile number 3. What is the current energy of pile 3's root chakra? So we have Venus, and we have 3rd house messages. So like I was saying, with this love coming up, I feel like your root chakra could be out of balance when it comes to your sense of belonging, your sense of connection. I feel like reaching out to siblings, reaching out to your family, your loved ones in your life could bring a sense of balance to your root chakra. But the current energy that seems to be out of balance is your sense of belonging in the world. And I feel like this could be a very psychic pile, very in touch. I feel like you could be in touch with your root chakra and you've kind of already intuitively been knowing that you need to connect more with people. And I'm getting the message connecting with your tribe. So I feel like this has to do with people in your life who you resonate with. This could be friends, family, a partner. We have desire, the fire element desire on the back of the deck. So I feel like this could definitely be partnerships, finding your sense of belonging when it comes to a romantic connection. Your root chakra is really highlighting this. And your sense of security and stability when it comes to relationships as well as being highlighted here. So I'm getting the message. I feel like your root chakra is really asking you to find a sense of security and stability within yourself. And once you have this like solid foundation within your own being, building connections will be easier because you will already have this sense of belonging in the world within yourself. This sense of connection to the world within yourself. And once you have that energy within yourself, finding people who resonate with you will be a lot easier. And you can trust your intuition is what your spirit guides are saying as well. You can trust your intuition and the feelings that you feel when you're around certain people. I feel like you could be very connected to the ancient Egypt. This like energy of this like all-seeing eye is really like calling out to me right now. So I feel like you could be going through an up-leveling or an expansion in your root chakra. Where maybe you are feeling more connected. You are feeling more like you belong or that you're finding your tribe. So I think that's all for the energy check-in. What is currently going on in your root chakra energy is this feeling of community, this feeling of belonging in the world, this feeling of connection. I feel like these are the things that are really being highlighted in your life when it comes to your root chakra. We have love in the color green here as well. So I feel like your root chakra could be very connected to your heart chakra right now. The two could be like working in sync with each other. We're going to go ahead and get in. Message your root chakra has been trying to give you. Spirit guides of love and light. What messages has pile number 3's root chakra been trying to give them? We have the Two of Cups. So already, this like message of connection is coming through again. I feel like your root chakra wants you to know that you belong. Because you exist is no accident. Like you're here for a reason. You're meant to be here. You're meant to be here right now. And your root chakra is really asking you to acknowledge this within yourself. I feel like the message is coming through. We have this energy of fire again, like in the middle. I feel like there could be, if you're single, this message of like a romantic spark is coming through. And it's connected with your root chakra. I feel like feeling balance in your root chakra will allow this connection to come in. Feeling balanced and feeling like you belong in this world and feeling validated in your own existence without other people is a message that's also coming through. Another message is coming through with this Two of Cups, that there are people out there who want to see you shine, who have your highest interest in their heart. I feel like finding these people, your root chakra is encouraging this, for you to connect with the people who resonate with you. Will create this sense of belonging even more. Will like stabilize this energy of feeling like you're meant to be here. Let's see. What does pile number 3's root chakra, what am I even trying to tell them? Pile number 3's root chakra, I'm trying to tell them. So we have the 6 of Coins. This energy of like give and take is here. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Page of Spears or the Page of Wands. So I feel like your root chakra has been trying to tell you to give without expecting in return. And people will naturally want to flow to your energy because you will have this almost like magnetic energy. Like I was saying, I'm just seeing like this expansive energy. I feel like your root chakra is expanding. And I feel like you could be becoming more stable within yourself, becoming more balanced in your own energy. But the message of give and you will receive is coming through. So I'm feeling like, I feel like your root chakra wants you to know that if there is a connection or somebody that you're trying to attract into your life, opening up your energy and giving this love out will make you more magnetic to attract what you want. Is kind of the message that's coming through. We have the Page of Wands here. So this is giving me like a very creative, inspirational energy. I feel like your root chakra wants you to know that you're on the right path. You have all the answers. And I'm also getting like the message of like a beginner's mind is coming through. So I feel like your root chakra really wants you to embrace the idea that we don't really know what's going to happen in the future. We can only come back to the present moment, and everything unfolds in the present moment. And so I feel like if you're presented with opportunities where you can give or show love or gratitude toward another person, I feel like your root chakra really wants you to embrace this energy of giving without the expectation that you have to get something back. I'm going to take a sip of water real quick. The message of getting creative about your existence is also coming through, which is interesting. We're going to get some more messages. What message has pile number 3's root chakra? Oh, been trying to give them. So we have these cards flip out, which is funny because pile number 2 actually got both of these cards as well. We're going to go ahead and put them all back because that's a little bit too much. I'm only looking for one card. I'm also getting the message, patience is a virtue. Which I feel like sometimes, especially our mind, can think that's kind of annoying, you know, what I want it now. But I feel like your root chakra really wants you to find this sense of balance and stability within yourself, within your own being. And it's almost like once you do that, once you give to yourself, you will have the capacity and capability to start giving to other people, and other people will want to give to you. Let's see. What message has pile 3's root chakra been trying to give to them. So we have porcupine spirit that flipped out. Let's see. On the back of the deck, this card also fell out for group number 1. So you guys have this very like community type energy. I feel like you guys are leaders. I feel like you guys are meant to inspire people, are meant to share your gifts with the world. But the big message that's coming through is you have to find balance within yourself first. And I feel like you could receive messages, you could receive downloads from spirit, guidance from spirit on your path. I feel like tapping in and tuning into your own energy is really what your root chakra wants you to know. That you have to acknowledge where you are first in order to meet other people where they are. I'm going to read this porcupine card out of the book. I'm also getting the message, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to rest. Let's see. And I think, didn't I mention a beginner's mind? So, this says, are you feeling prickly and defensive lately and assuming you will be hurt before you have seen any sign that such a reaction is called for? Perhaps an old sense of guilt and shame is causing you to be cynical and wary when you are meant to be open and curious. Self-protection is a good thing, but you may be protecting yourself from something that will not actually harm you, but instead will bring you abundance, happiness, and love. And look, we have the energy of love again there. Remember your innocence, and you will see what you have been overlooking. Porcupine quills are filled with air, allowing a porcupine to float in water. Now is a time to let your innocent nature keep you buoyant. So it's almost like releasing this energy of, so we did have guilt and shame mentioned there. So I feel like this is about releasing this energy of old guilt or old shame or old resentments, you know, especially when it comes to community, to connection, to a sense of belonging in the world. I feel like maybe you've had people in your past who have hurt you, and your root chakra is really trying to say that every situation is a new situation. Every present moment is a new present moment. And you can't base what's happening now based off of something that's happened in the past. Because I feel like your spirit guides, the universe really wants you to experience this love, this abundance, this sense of connection, of community, of belonging. And especially if your root chakra is expanding, it's almost like you're becoming more secure within yourself. And so the message that your root chakra really wants you to embrace is that every moment is a new moment, you know, and not everything is going to happen exactly as it's happened in the past, especially if you were hurt by somebody or if you gave and gave and gave and all they did was take and take and take. I feel like your spirit guides, the universe, really wants you to open up your energy to receive. And your root chakra really wants you to look at things with this kind of innocent perspective that you don't actually know what's going to happen, you know? And that's the funny thing too, is like, we don't actually ever know what's going to happen. But our mind analyzes past situations and thinks, well, this happened in the past, so this is going to happen in the future. And I feel like that only really sets us up for disappointment. It only really sets us up for a sense of disconnect within our own bodies. So coming back to the present moment, I feel like is a message that your root chakra is bringing to you, and connecting with people around you and looking at them with a fresh set of eyes, a fresh perspective. And this card talks about clearing out the clutter when it comes to your mental thoughts, or maybe your physical space. If there's things in your surroundings, I'm getting the message, especially if this is coming through, this like message of relationship is coming through. So I feel like if there's things in your environment from people who have hurt you and you're only holding on to them because of fear, like the things that they gave you, maybe, for example, I'm seeing like somebody holding on to like clothes from an ex, or things that a past friend had given them, a friend that had hurt them. I feel like looking at those things is only causing hurt and pain in your present moment. And so I feel like your root chakra is really asking you to clear out the clutter. I feel like a cleansing ritual would be very healing for this group as well, or like a clearing ritual. I'm also seeing maybe like doing a shower, like a hot shower where you're imagining all the old energy being washed off of you. Meditation, and it would also be helpful in letting go of these old thoughts that people, I feel like you could have a blockage in your root chakra when it comes to connecting with other people, and maybe you don't have this sense of stability within relationship. So I feel like your root chakra wants you to know that it's okay to open up your heart to love again. Whether that's friendships, whether that's a relationship, whether that's family members. And I feel like looking at things with a beginner's mind and a fresh perspective will be very helpful and healing for this group as well. But we're going to go ahead and get some self-care cards, and we're going to look at how can you bring balance back to your root chakra. So these are like actual things that you can physically do, self-care, self-love, things that you can do to bring balance to your root chakra. So we're going to go ahead and get in. Spirit guides of love and light. How can pile number 1 bring balance to the root chakra? How can pile number 1? Oh, let that card flip over. So you have spend time with animals. I love that. And I feel like this message is coming through because you have this message of like connection, community, and animals have such this innocent nature about them. You know, they're very open, they're very welcoming, especially if you have pets, you know, like I'm just getting the image, you know, sometimes we can accidentally do things that maybe hurt our pet, like if we step on their tail, for example, or maybe we forget that they're in a room and we shut them in the room. They forgive us immediately, you know? They have this sense of love and loyalty to us that they like, don't worry about it, you know? I love you so much, I could never be mad at you. And so I feel like tapping into this energy will be very healing for your root chakra as well. So spending time with animals, I feel like will help heal this sense of belonging and connection to community, to those around us. And I'm also getting the message that's coming through. We are animals, you know, like we are evolved from animals, you know. We're part animal, we're part like sentient human being. So the message connecting to animals, I feel like would be very healing for your root chakra as well. We're going to go ahead and get 2 more. Spirit guides of love and light. How can pile number 3 bring balance to their root chakra? So we have Reid that came out. I'm getting like you have such strong messages about relationship. I feel like reading a good romantic novel would be very healing for your root chakra. Reading a good, like, even if it's not even romantic, just maybe about like, I'm just hearing friends to lovers, that's romantic, but like just about friends, or maybe like books that you read whenever you were a kid and you really enjoyed. I feel like that would be very healing for your root chakra. Oh. And then we have massage that came through. So I feel like this message of massage, even if it's just like massaging your neck or your feet, you know, our feet are connected to our root chakra, our legs, and like our like lower back, maybe like massaging your lower back could be very healing for your root chakra and bring balance back to your energetic field. But this is your advice. How can you bring balance to your root chakra? I feel like that's all I have for you. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like. Please comment down below and let me know if this resonated with you. If you feel called, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. And we would love to have you be a part of our community, you know, and just comment with the people down in the comments or talk to the people in the community, you know. Like, you're a part of my community, Pyle number 3, and I just want you to know that. You belong here. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.